Hey guys, it's Jeff Tomasulo, and I want to thank you very much for obviously being a part of the advisory group. And it has been since the last time I spoke with you guys, we've done this newsletter. There's been obviously a massive change in the market. We've had one of the worst sell-offs that we've seen in probably anybody's career. Obviously, my 24-year career, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, they have equated this to 1987 and obviously 1929. The velocity of the down move was intense. But with that said, you guys, a lot of you should have been prepared. If you were listening and reading the newsletter and listening to some of these videos, we were talking about the possibility of a sell-off in the market. Now, anybody who said they could have predicted that we were going to have a 30% down move in 2.5 weeks is full of shit. No one could ever predicted that. But with that being said, there were some great opportunities that were available out there in the markets. And that's what I kind of want to focus on, is the fact that when you see that kind of move, right? And we have this tendency to have fear, right? Because we have money in the market. But when you have a black swan event, anomalies in certain asset classes that move, 30, 40% in such a short period of time, that is where people can make a lot of money. That's where opportunities arise. Like if you just look at Amazon today on, April 16th, 2020, Amazon had a nice down move and now it's at its all-time highs. You should always be prepared. What I tell everybody is that you don't want to be a deer in headlights. You don't want to be one of these people who sit here and be like, oh my God, the market's going down. What do I do? You have to always ask good questions. If A happens, I do B. If B happens, I do C. Everybody should have a list together. And what I mean by a list, you should be putting a list together of all the stocks and asset classes that you would love to own. If the market dropped 10%, 20%, 30%. So it's not like you're trying to find what should you go and look at, right? You know it. You update this list every month, every quarter, every year, because that's what's going to make you a hell of a lot of money. Because when you get an opportunity like we just had 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when the market was down, over 30%, those are opportunities that only come along once every 10 years, 5 years, whatever it is. So you have to be prepared to do it. And on top of that, you just have to be smart enough to manage your risk. Like no matter how bad the down move is, it can always get worse than we can ever expect. So you have to trade small. It is so imperative that you manage risk. And you don't need to be huge to make a lot of money when the market moves 30% and then up 20% from the bottoms. I mean, you can make a lot of money by trading small and managing your risk. So guys, I don't know what's going to happen with the market going forward. It's anybody's guess, but I hope you guys are safe, your families are safe, and you're handling this quarantine well. This is a great opportunity for all of you guys to continue to educate yourself and to continue to make yourself better investors and traders. And remember, trade smart, trade small, and trade with an edge. And we will talk to you guys soon.